Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're digging into something a bit different. We're looking at digital footprints, specifically search queries.
Right. Think of it like a snapshot of collective curiosity, all focused on one big topic.
And we've got this raw list of what people were searching for. It gives a really unfiltered look, doesn't it?
Exactly. No curation, just what people typed into their search bars.
Right.
And the topic today? Earthquakes.
Specifically, earthquakes in and around San Diego, California. It looks like something definitely got people's attention there.
A lot of attention.
So our mission here is to sift through this data, these search terms, and figure out what was really on people's minds. What were the immediate questions? What were the biggest concerns?
Let's dive in. I mean, the first thing that really jumps out is the immediacy. So many searches have words like now or today.
Yeah, earthquake now, earthquake today, earthquake just now. It's like people needed instant confirmation.
And even that specific one, was there an earthquake in San Diego right now today? That's very direct. It screams, did I just feel something?
Totally. And it gets even more specific time-wise. I saw things like earthquake 5 minutes ago in California.
Right. Earthquake today, Los Angeles, 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Was there an earthquake in San Diego a few minutes ago today? That level of detail is fascinating.
It really suggests people felt something or heard a notification and immediately went to check, like within minutes.
Precisely. It's that immediate, almost reflexive reach for information. What just happened?
And tied into that is the location focus. Wow, it's overwhelmingly San Diego.
Oh, absolutely. San Diego earthquake, earthquake, San Diego earthquake in San Diego news, San Diego earthquake today. The list goes on and on.
Even variations like earthquake SD or, the typos like San Diego earthquake.
Yeah, San Diego earthquake too. It shows people were typing quickly, maybe a bit flustered, just trying to get that specific local info.
Right, focused on their spot. And it wasn't just the city proper, was it? It seems like the searches spread out geographically.
Definitely. You see earthquake near me, which is location aware, but also specific places popping up. Oceanside earthquake today, Chula Vista earthquake, Escondido, Ramona.
So the ripple effect is visible in the searches themselves. People nearby want to know what was going on.
Exactly. Even if you didn't feel it much where you were, an earthquake nearby makes you pay attention. You want to know the details. We even see Julian San Diego and San Diego country estates.
Yeah.
Very specific pockets.
And then it goes even wider, right? We see Los Angeles, general California searches.
But yeah, earthquake Los Angeles, California earthquake, Southern California earthquake. It seems like an event in San Diego puts people on alert across a bigger region.
Which makes sense in California, I guess. It's a reminder for everyone.
It's a statewide reality, yeah. An event anywhere can trigger searches everywhere else in the state. Check the news, check preparedness, maybe.
Okay, let's talk numbers. There are specific magnitudes showing up quite a bit.
Yes, that's really interesting. You see 6.7 earthquake, 6.0 earthquake, even 5.2 and 5.1.
So people weren't just asking if there was an earthquake, but how big it was. How strong was the earthquake today? How big was the earthquake?
Right, they're looking for that intensity level. And seeing specific numbers like 6.7 appear multiple times. San Diego earthquake 6.7 suggests maybe that was an early reported figure.
Could be, maybe from initial USGS reports or news flashes. It raises questions about how quickly that info gets out and if it changes.
It does. And were people getting consistent numbers early on? Hard to tell just from the searches, but the desire for that magnitude info is clear.
And it wasn't all technical. Some searches feel more personal, like, did you feel it?
Yeah, and temblar, the Spanish word. That reflects the human experience side of it. Did others feel what I felt?
Seeking that shared experience, that validation.
And Temblar is a good reminder of the diverse communities there. Different ways to talk about the same shaking.
So where were people turning for this information? We see a lot of USGS.
Yes, OMID's earthquake, OV's geological survey, a clear pattern of people going to the official source.
That's good to see, right? Shows trust in scientific agencies during an event like this.
Definitely a positive sign. Suggests maybe those public awareness efforts about reliable sources are working.
And related to that, there's interest in warnings. Earthquake alert, earthquake warning, shake alert, shake alert.
Right. People seem aware of early warning systems and were likely checking if one was issued or maybe wanting to sign up for them.
It shows an awareness of that technology, that possibility of getting a few seconds heads up.
Yeah, a growing interest, it seems. Did the system work? Did I get an alert? Those kinds of immediate questions.
Okay, now for something. Well, unexpected, that popped up. Elephants.
Huh. Yeah. That was fascinating. A whole cluster of searches. San Diego Zoo, Elephants during earthquake, elephant San Diego earthquake today.
It's so specific. What do you think was going on there?
I mean, it almost has to be that there was some specific story or maybe even video footage. Perhaps the elephants reacted noticeably and it caught people's attention. Went locally viral, maybe?
Like a human interest angle emerging from the earthquake itself.
Exactly. It shows how these big impersonal events can intersect with compelling little side stories. People connect with animals.
Especially elephants, maybe. Big, intelligent animals reacting to the earth shaking. You can see why that might capture interest.
Definitely provides a different sort of narrative alongside the seismology.
We also see some geological context. People searching for San Andreas Fault, California fault lines.
And even the Elsinore Fault, which is closer to San Diego.
So people are making the connection between the shaking and the known geology of the area.
Yeah, there's at least a basic awareness there. Okay, earthquake happened, right? We have faults here. Which one was it? Maybe.
Now, timing. A specific date comes up repeatedly. April 14th, 2025.
Yes, April 14th, 2025, 41425, San Diego earthquake, April 14th. Given today is the 17th, that looks very likely to be the date of the main event people are searching about.
And there's also Easter earthquake San Diego. That really pins it down. April 14th must have been Easter Sunday this year.
Looks that way. That combination of the date and the holiday reference gives us a pretty solid anchor point for when this surge in searches likely started. A notable quake around Easter.
And after a quake, people worry about what comes next. We see earthquake damage.
An aftershock, earthquake aftershock. Very common, very understandable concerns. What's the impact? Is it over?
Absolutely. Information seeking shifts from what happened to what are the consequences.
Right. Safety, stability, potential for more shaking.
There are even a few searches for tsunami. Tsunami warning California. Fewer, it seems, but the thought was there for some.
Understandable for a coastal area, even if the risk from this specific event was low. It's often part of the initial what-if checks people might do after feeling a significant shake near the coast.
And of course, the news media plays a huge role. Breaking news, San Diego earthquake, San Diego News Live.
People turning to news outlets for immediate, consolidated information. That's a critical function they serve in emergencies.
Absolute trusted sources for updates. We also see broader curiosity sparked, don't we? Searches like earthquake scale, earthquake tracker, earthquake epicenter, earthquake magnitudes in general.
Yeah, it seems like experiencing or even just hearing about a significant local earthquake makes people want to understand the phenomenon better. How are these things measured? Where exactly was it?
It can be a learning moment, maybe driving people to become more informed about earthquake science and preparedness.
Hopefully, yeah. That could be a positive outcome. Greater awareness.
And just to circle back on the language itself, the variations in spelling are quite something. Earthquake, earthwake, earthquake, San Diego.
Right. It really emphasizes that real-time, maybe slightly frantic searching. Accuracy takes a backseat to speed when you're looking for urgent information. It feels very raw.
It does. Oh, and that one outlier, Cleveland weather.
Yeah. You always get a few odd ones in a big data set. Could be anything misclicked, someone searching multiple things. Just a reminder that data reflects messy reality sometimes.
Okay, so let's try and summarize what these digital breadcrumbs are telling us.
Well, it looks pretty clear there was a significant earthquake, maybe around magnitude 6.0, possibly up to 6.7 based on those searches.
Right, centered in or very near San Diego.
Around April 14th, 2025, which seems to have been Easter Sunday.
And this event triggered a massive immediate wave of online searching. People wanted to know what happened, where, how strong it was right now.
Exactly. Huge focus on location, time, magnitude, and official sources like USGS. And, interestingly, a real fascination with the elephants at the zoo.
That elephant angle is quite memorable. So, the big takeaway, the aha moment.
For me, it's just how clearly these searches reflect that immediate human need for information and context during a potentially scary natural event. You see the urgency, the reliance on technology and official channels, but also these unexpected points of public fascination, like the elephants.
It really underscores our relationship with information in moments of crisis. And it's encouraging, I suppose, to see people turning to sources like the USGS.
Yeah, and the interest in Shake Alert, too.
Definitely. So maybe a final thought for our listeners. Thinking about this flood of real-time searching, what does it make us consider about our own preparedness?
That's a great point. How effective is communication during these events? Could it be better, faster, clearer.
This glimpse into the collective digital reaction is fascinating. It shows our immediate instincts, our information needs when faced with something like an earthquake, something powerful.
Definitely food for thought. How we seek, share, and process information when the ground literally shifts beneath us.